This video is on installing a short shift plate for a Mazda 5. The company that makes this is JBarone Racing, and I'll put the link in the bottom. When you order it, it comes in a package like this, actually pretty neatly packaged, nicely protected, and you get your shift plates here and your hardware. So what I'm going to be doing, is going to be following the instructions outlined on his website. Download all this, the entire installation manual on the website as a PDF. So I'll just be following that. Now, I haven't done an installation like this before, so I'll just be doing it as it goes. So it looks like the first couple steps is to remove the air box and the battery box. I'm not gonna go into too much detail in that, but rather I'm just gonna show how the shift plates install. I guess that's the most important part. Now, I don't have a intake box. As you can see, I have a cold air intake, so that step's pretty much done. I just got to remove the battery box, which shouldn't be too hard, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So for the battery to come out, you just got to make your necessary disconnections. Disconnect the negative terminal first, and then do your positive, and then the battery bracket, which I have removed already. And to physically take it out, you got to remove the front battery cover. If you don't, you're not able to get it off. The cover just comes right off. No hardware is holding it on. With the battery removed, you can proceed on removing the battery box, and that's just, I believe it's just held on by these 3 bolts. The ECU harnesses have to come out next. All you got to do, it's really simple, is just put a screwdriver behind the release here, hold it down, and this latch should just come right up. Okay, so it comes right up as so, and the plug comes right out. So you got to do it for 2 of these. Now the battery box should just slip right out. Now with the battery box out, you should be able to see the shifter linkages right down there. The instructions state to put the car in either 4th or 5th gear. I've decided to do it in 4th gear because apparently if I put it in 5th, this one right here gets tucked in a little bit too much. I won't be able to see it. So that's why I'm choosing 4th gear. And then all you got to do is use your pliers and just pop these linkages off. Alright, I'm going to try it from this side. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so now you prep the bolts, the 3 bolts that are given in the hardware kit. Put the flat washers into the bolts to prep them, and then bring it with you. Instructions say to have all of your hardware within arm's reach. Hopefully I can do that. You can see my toolbox is over here and my car is over there, so I'm not too comfortable with keeping hardware on the engine cover. Maybe I'll put it in my pocket. That's probably the best way to do it. So the way this installs is, this is the bottom part of the shifter, which goes on the bottom part here. See, it fits pretty well. And the top, I believe, goes in like so. So this bolts in like so. As you can see, I put one bolt in there already, and a locking washer underneath, and then the nut to top it off. And then you do it for the remaining two more bolts. The kit is supplied with one extra lock washer, spring washer, and an extra nut just in case you drop one down there. Now don't tighten the screws all just yet, because alignment is quite important. Just leave it snug so you can rotate it a little bit. Make sure that it is in line with the factory shifter arm. This ball stud here is in line with the factory shifter rod here. So after you've made sure that the linkage is correct, then you can go ahead and tighten the 3 bolts. The last and final step is to snap the linkage back on, which I've done already. It's a pretty easy step actually. It just snaps on. It's not as hard as removing it. So now I can go inside the car and test out the short shifter kit. It is definitely shorter. Alright, let's reinstall everything and go for a test ride. So this is what I think about the short shifter so far. It's very short and direct. It's exactly what it's designed for. It requires a bit more effort to get it into gear. Just, I guess, a little bit more getting used to. Especially coming out of fifth into neutral, or coming out of reverse into neutral requires a lot more effort to get this thing moving. But overall, I think I like it. We'll see in the long run.